Peace, peace, peace. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those of you who don't know, it's your boy vicslanghope, and I got another video for y'all. And today's video is about me showing y'all how the modern day high value man is really a beta in disguise as an alpha. And one of the reasons that this is a big thing today is because a lot of these men, high value men, they use money, right? They use money to portray themselves to be alpha, right? But it's much more to that than just money. It's much more, because think about it. What is the role of an alpha? And we're talking about wolves, right? His role is to lead the wolf pack, right? Lead them. I'm saying, and it's certain things that a leader, it's certain character traits that a leader should have. It's not even really about money, if you really think about it. Does money facilitate? Hell yes. And part of being a high value man, it is to have some type of status, right? It's to have some type of power, right? And we know a lot of these things is associated with money. It helps to have money, but is that the only thing that you need to have? No. And I think the problem that we have today is that a lot of men are letting women tell them what it means to be a high value man, or what it is to be a real man, right? You know, a lot of times we get into these things, and that's because a lot of our men are not secure in themselves. They don't really know who they are. They think the money is what makes them, and that's why a lot of these men who are impersonating a high value man, and they might have access to a lot of things, but they are impersonating an alpha, a leader, right? They're not really leaders. It's plenty of men who have money who can't lead, who women look at them like they're corny, who women look at them like they're missing something, because she knows, she's able to recognize that you cannot lead her. It's not about your money. So this is why I'm here to break down certain things, right? Because at the end of the day, no matter what they're trying to say in society and try to change things up, the laws of nature is the laws of nature. And we always return to the laws of nature. And you know what that means? Men lead and women follow. I don't care who gets upset, who doesn't like it. That's just the laws of nature, right? And women, they seek that. I don't care how tough she is, how strong she claims to be. She seeks somebody who can tame her. That's just the bottom line. She could be the toughest of the toughest, the roughest of the roughest. She still seeks that, right? So what tends to happen is this, right? Women seek the strong, the powerful, the man with status. But in our society today, people have reduced that to just having money. You know what I'm saying? They don't think about the character. They don't think about like being, because think about it. Before there was money, how did you determine who was an alpha, right? Or who was a high value man? It usually was about physical output. I gave you the video yesterday, how Dr. Umar was talking about physical output and money, right? Because we live in a capitalist society. Today we equate strong and high value and alpha with money, all because of capitalism. But let's take money away. How would you determine who was a leader, right? As a man, I'm saying he's usually strong. He's usually his character, right? His moral compass. This is some of the traits that we kind of like neglect today because all we think about is money. But how many clowns is out here running around with money, impersonating an actual leader, an alpha, somebody that? And I don't really like using the term alpha and beta because it's corny now. Like a lot of dudes use it. A lot of dudes claim they're this, they're that. So I really don't like to use it. But I'm just using that to kind of like try to break down to y'all how some men are impersonating leaders, right? They are impersonating. And that's why a lot of times these dudes with money, they don't lead to last long. They lead with the money, and like the chicks could see, right? I mean, a chick that is a leech, she gonna stay there. But a woman that is like looking for that specific type of man, they usually end up leaving these dudes because they don't have what they're looking for. They don't have, again, they're following the laws of nature. Y'all should go read that book by Robert Greene, The Laws of Human Nature. But anyway, a lot of times these perceived high value men, right, who are really betas in disguise, who got the money, They usually go after low quality women. That is not a characteristic of a man that is seeking to build a household or an empire, who is trying to lead, right? Because low quality women, like, it's, that's not conducive to what you're trying to build. That's not conducive to the people you're trying to lead, right? It's almost like when you look for soldiers. When you look for soldiers, you don't look for the low quality men, or you don't look for the weak men. You look for people who can advance your mission, who can help you get to the goal line, to the finish line. And it's the same thing. These men, these so-called modern high-value men, they are chasing low qualifying women, right? They don't have no standards. They don't have no standards. They don't have no morals. I'm saying they don't have no morals, no standard, no upstanding character, nothing. So how can these that's why these men can't leave. That's why they began left. I'm saying, like, yeah, the low quality women who flock to them are usually women who they got their bodies done. And I'm saying they're not the smartest. They can't really give you advice. They just out here looking for a come up. Like, these are chicks that are just very promiscuous, hopping around from guy to guy. Like, you see it in the music industry. A lot of these chicks are getting passed around friends, different artists, labels. These are low quality women. Low quality women. And these are the women that some of these guys with money are rewarding, right? And some of these guys, right? And this is why I say, right, look, a real high quality man sets the standard. And I'm saying a real alpha, real high, I'm gonna just say high value man. A real high value man sets the standard. You know why? Because men lead and women follow. Got to get that in your head. Men lead, women follow. So why do you think all these chicks, all these promiscuous chicks, all these chicks like that are for the streets, like we would say, right? Why do you think they're doing what they're doing? Because they're following men. Because men are rewarding them. I'm going to give you an example. I said this in my live yesterday. There's a lot of these men, right, who will sit here and tell like their wifey, or they claim they're looking for a woman who is modest, who has a good moral, who is loyal, who is natural. She has a natural body. She's not with the surgery. You know what I'm saying? She's not promiscuous. She comes from a good family. She has good mother qualities. And she's feminine and soft and all of these things. A lot of men out here, especially these fake high value men, they will claim that this is what they're looking for. But when you look at Instagram, they're under the likes of all the promiscuous women. They're under the likes of all the women who have Cash Apps accounts. Some of them might be even purchasing Cash App accounts. Some of these dudes, they're all under the likes of the Instagram models. These dudes are frequenting strip clubs, right? They're always around an entourage of girls that are for the streets. But you claim that you want a woman who upholds herself a certain way. These dudes are paying for trips, right? And look, they use is not tricking if you got it, just as a mechanism to reward low quality women. That's what they're doing. You see these chicks all the time. These rappers, these people that, because again, these women are considering a high value man just money, just based on money, nothing else. All it is about is money to some of these women. The smart women, they know better. They know it's not just about money, right? Security is cool, but they want other things too. But the not so smart ones, they're just looking at money and they're saying, oh, that's a high value man right there. For example, Kevin Samuels, I don't think he's a high value man. He might have wealth. He might make money. I don't think he's an alpha. I think he's more of a modern day high value man. He doesn't really give me leader vibes, but that's just me. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? 2 failed marriages. I don't know. I can't fully blame him, but I'm just saying, what type of leader, right? What type of leader are you? You know what I'm saying? You have not succeeded. The mission is the goal, I will assume, is to establish something, create something, build an empire, household, family, like Malcolm X, right? He had a wife, he had a household, he had a home. Martin Luther King, okay, we're not going to get into the cheating, but most of our leaders, have had a wife, a woman that stood by them, right? And for the most part, it was a woman of high standard of character, for the most part, you know. So this is the things that we got to think about when we think about leaders, when we think about alphas, when we think about high value. But I'm more so talking to the brothers, because a lot of us, you know, we are allowing these women to tell us what a real man is and what a high value man is, and we get lost in the source. So I'm going to tell the brothers, stop rewarding the low quality women. Y'all talk so much shit about them. Y'all talk so much shit about the women that get their bodies done. Y'all talk so much shit about the women with OnlyFans. Y'all talk so much shit about the women who are promiscuous off of the streets. They're mad tough, rough, but y'all sitting here rewarding them. Y'all paying for their shit. Y'all paying for their flights. Y'all taking them out the country, or y'all taking them out the state, or y'all doing certain things. Y'all rewarding them. Y'all doing certain things for them. So you know what happens? The other women look at it as if the good girls are not winning. The modest women are not winning. The motherly, the feminine, the natural bodies that we don't uplift. All of those women that you told them to be modest, to do these good things, and these home qualities that they have, these good qualities come from good families, they looking at it like, yo, I'm not getting nothing. I'm not being rewarded. Because they see how you treating the girls that are for the streets. These is the girls, because you know, these again, and that's what I'm trying to tell you. A man who can't control his desires, he's not fit to be a leader. That's just the facts. A man who is not fit, a man who can't control his desires is not fit to be a leader. And a lot of these dudes that got money, they like the groupies. They love them. They love having sex. They chase sex. They chase sex. You know what I'm saying? So they chase the groupies. They chase the girls that's gonna throw it at them. So in the eyes of the other women who are watching you, who are watching these women, you know what I'm saying? They call them hoes, right? That's what these other women do, that, right? They be like, oh, look at the hoes, look at this, look at that. They look at it like the hoes are winning, because look how you treating them. You're rewarding them, you're buying them things, and you're treating them nice. You're giving them the treatment that you should be giving to the woman that's loyal, natural, not promiscuous, come from a good home, is feminine, and has good motherly qualities, smart, all of these different things. This is the woman you should be rewarding. So I just wanted to say that, throw that out there, that if you are truly a high value man, you have the finances correct, you have a good moral standard of character, you're not insecure, you know, you're strong, you know what I'm saying, you can lead, then you need to stop rewarding low quality women and reward the woman who got the good traits, so that perhaps other women could follow suit. Because like I said, men lead and women follow. And the moment our so-called high quality men, our alphas, start rewarding the women who should be rewarded, I guarantee you other women are gonna follow, because they're not getting rewarded. So hopefully this video is beneficial. Let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and be safe out there. Peace.